Save the droids.
Hey, maybe I should turn off the reverb. There you go. All right. I wanted to take a few minutes to let me turn off the autocorrector too, because it still sounds robot-y. I wanted to go over the caged chord system. Basically, most of you probably heard of the caged system, but the reason I wanted to talk about it was because I wanted to show you the chord forms in structural solfege. I never see this, so that's why I'm making a video about it. I want to see more people talk about jazz theory, structural solfege, structural, movable solfege as well, which that would be structural do or movable do. But anyway, so before we go down the whole rabbit hole, I wanted to just kind of go over this real quick. You've got your C, A, G, E, and D chord forms on the guitar neck. So right now we've got your C form, your C minor form, and your C7 form. So if we did them in solfege, it would look like this. Here is your C major form. You've got your do. You've got your mi, your so, your do, and your mi. That's your 1, 3, 5, 1, and 3. That's how you're structuring. Now down along the bottom, you'll see those are the 12 solfege notes laid out. Red would be the tonic, or the root, or the 1. And then the blue ones would indicate if they were diatonic. And then the black notes would be the, I guess, outside notes. So let's go to the minor, C form minor. You've got your do, your re, your so, and your do. So that's how you would build structural do, the C minor form. And here is your dominant, or your dominant 7. Some people play the 4 there, so it's do, mi, li, do, fa. Some people X that out. It's totally up to you. But some people do bar and have the 4 show up as well in their dominant form, so it's totally up to you. So if we do the A form, the A minor form, and the A7 form, that would be do, so, do, mi, so, with the bars. And then you've got your do, so, do, re, so, your 1, your 5, your 1, your flat 3, and your 5. And your dominant would be your 1, your 5, your flat 7, your major 3rd, and your 5 again. So do, so, li, mi, so. If we go to G, we've got our G major form, which is do, mi, so, do, mi, do, which would be 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1. The minor is 1, flat 3, 5, 1, 5, 1. Do, re, so, do, do. And the dominant would be do, mi, so, do, mi, li. Right? Now, why this is interesting is this also helps you if you're going to basically build little jazz voicings. This would be a great example. So if you cut this chord basically in half and you drop the 6th and 5th strings, the do and mi there, you can play the so, do, mi, li on the top 4 strings, and that's a nice little jazz voicing for a 7th chord, right? Or some people like to play the 5th string, the 3rd string, and the 1st string, the mi, do, li, as a jazz voicing. Here is your E structural form, and you've got your E major, do, so, do, mi, so, do, right? So 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. E minor is 1, 5, 1, flat 3, 5, 1. And this is the same idea as well with your jazz voicings. If I come back here, for example, on the 4th string, if I wanted to lower do down to T so I can have the major 7th, it could be do, so, T, mi, so. I could drop the so on the 5th string, and so I'd go do, ti, mi, so, do. We can kind of go over that in the future as well. Do, so, do, re, so, do. Do, so, li, mi, so, do. So that's the 1, the 5, the flat 7, the 3, the 5, and the 1. The reason this is important is because if you learn the structures through solfege, then you learn your intervals. So you can basically apply the structures to any of the 12 keys. So it liberates you completely. Here's your D form. It'll be do, so, do, mi, the 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 5, 1, flat 3, do, so, do, re, and the dominant 7, which would be do, so, li, mi. I believe that is everything. And maybe, we can talk about diatonic triads some other time. All right. I hope that was an interesting way to look at chord structures. If you have any questions, you can leave me a message, comment below. But talk more about solfege out there and jazz theory. I'm gonna make a bunch of videos about it because no one's talking about it. It's really important, and we need to not lose it because it's centuries and centuries old information that we need to hold on to. All right. Here we go. Save the droids.